Hey, assalamu alaikum everyone. So welcome back. How are you doing? I told you I'm gonna kill the zero. Like this video. I'm pretty sure that you have your beautiful bell notification turned on. I'm ready to actually give you SHIB to 6916. Okay, we are going to start the journey. It's actually off, and I'm actually going to give you 6916. But that's not enough. Okay, that is absolutely not enough because I'm ready to give you is minus zero for the very first time in maybe 2.5 years. So keep looking at the channel, okay? Keep supporting this channel because I'm actually trying to get to maybe 25,000 people. So right now I'm sitting at 22,000. Can you just help me get to 25,000? That would be really amazing because Shib right now has two different places to go. Number one is on the daily when I turned off the logarithmic scale. I showed you that Shib actually pumped up and it made a flag here and it breaks out of it to just go to 6,000. 906. If we do turn on the logarithmic scale, you can see that on the 4 hour time frame, if you go on the top left of your screen, when SHIB moved up, we saw a correction and a sideways movement until we didn't break above it. And I told you that this is pretty much a triangle, and on the daily, it's actually a bull flag. So now, if you consider the 4 hour time frame flag here and top to bottom right there, then I do believe that SHIB also is pretty much pointing to 6343, just very close to that technical target. We can actually say it's actually pretty safe to go to 7,000. Now the thing is that if you're coming up to 7,000 and you're sitting at 3,500, which is pretty much a 2x from this place, it makes a lot of sense to go back to the all-time high. Why just come to 7,000 and go short of 8738? Doesn't make sense, right? And that's when you break above it, and when you break above that, we kill the zero, but that's not enough. So here's the main fun part. Let's say you do break the all-time high. Now for this one, I want to show you something known as rounded bottom, right, pattern. So what is a rounded bottom pattern? Rounded bottom pattern. That is when candle prices, they actually move in a way that they create this rounded off shape, something like that. For me, to me personally, I think that Shib is creating something known as a saucer bottom actually, and not even a rounded bottom. So I'm just gonna try to show you saucer bottom if we can get it. So the thing with saucer is that it's not really round. So here it is. Yes, so they're saying rounding or saucer bottom. So saucer, it does look like a rounded thing, okay, but not a perfect round. Do you know a saucepan? Saucepans are flat. If you kind of, and this is fun, trading is actually fun. So if you look at a saucepan, I'm just gonna write in saucepan surface. So this is fun, okay? If you look at saucepan, look how it looks like, right? It's not very rounded off. It's actually a little bit flat here, but also a little bit round, and then actually to the upside. So it starts, I don't know if I have a pen or not. I don't have. Maybe I can actually try to get one. Show screen markup, and yeah, here we go. Maybe we can actually have one. So let's get this. Take the blue, and this to me kind of, I don't know if we're drawing anything right now. Yeah, here we go. So probably yes. So it start with something that is very straight, okay, and you kind of go sideways, and this is accumulation, right? You accumulate for a few years, you keep accumulating, and then you push up, right? So crypto makes a lot of sense. Whatever is happening with crypto, perfect sense. Now I don't know how to remove this. How do we go back? Okay, I'm gonna remove that as well. Now let's get back into the shape here, and you can see that you can actually consider this being your move down like that and sideways, and then finally go back up. So pretty much a saucer here. This is almost like a saucer, and then you can actually close the lid right there, and whatever you're cooking has the steam right over here. But the main point about this is that if you do come back to the all-time high and you kind of break above it, so I'm just going to remove again this logarithmic scale, and if you do end up breaking above the saucer, because everything is now pretty much pointing back to the all-time high, and you can see it very clear, saucer right over here. You go back up. So the idea is to break it, and you are going to be looking at a technical target in the future from there to there. So it's actually going to be 2x from the all-time high if we actually close the logarithmic scale. So if we turn on the logarithmic scale, we're going to have a different target. So I'm just going to mark this as your first target, let's say, at 16,000. Now that we have the logarithmics turned on, and if we can have the maximum price move up, this goes from the top to the bottom, and you may see two zeros getting killed. That actually means 0.01. Crazy. Okay, so we're talking about a 29x potential move. And that's all for the video, and I'm going to see you in the next one in the office.